Hi, today I'm going to be talking about ego and how to manage someone with an ego. As we know, an ego is around someone's sense of self or sense of importance, and we all have egos to a certain degree. When held in balance, this can be a good thing. Indeed, it can help us be assertive or give us confidence in certain situations. However, someone who has a very high ego will exhibit a certain number of behaviours, which could be any of the following. Quite often people with a high ego do it to either mask or cover over lack of confidence, or it can be a need to control something. You might find that they want to win at all costs, or there is a high need for them to be right. And sometimes it can be over something ridiculous or a ludicrous situation that they need to be right over. They can sometimes be judgmental. They can sometimes find it hard to apologise and also automatically blame others. Now, how do you manage somebody with an ego like this? The first thing not to do is to put your ego up against theirs. So someone who has high ego behaviours, if you meet them with your ego, quite often this doesn't come from the thinking part of either of your brains, and you will battle up against each other and it can end really, really horribly. So the top tips for managing someone with a high ego is to create a space for them. In other words, have a calm reaction. Recognise its ego talking at bay rather than the thinking part of themselves. You might want to add in new information into the conversation, or some data points, or just some different pieces that they might not have thought of. This allows the person to save face and step down from that ego. Secondly, when you create a space of acceptance and get a real emotional connection with the person, your calmness and acceptance of the situation can help them actually see in the moment what they're doing. And sometimes the ego can just run out of steam, and before you know it, they might have recognised what they've been doing and they will step down from that. And thirdly, if someone's behaviour is really unacceptable as it relates to their ego, I think it's fine to call them on it. The one tip here is don't meet it with another demand, which sounds like it's ego driven from you. Always make a request. So you might want to say something, I hear what you're saying, it'd be great if we could talk about this another time, or can we talk about this in a different way, that would be really great. So diffuse it in the moment. Also, if you recognise these ego traits in other people, it means that you'll be able to recognise them in yourself before they get out of control, and you can manage it. Hope that's been helpful. If it has been, please share it. Otherwise, have a good week. Thank you.